Welcome to the debut episode of Why the Hell Not here on Bryno's World, the show where I make whatever's on the top of my mind because why the hell not? Now, observant viewers might be asking me, Bryno, why aren't you supposed to be doing a challenge this month? This is the time of the month where you're supposed to be doing challenges. Yeah, it is, but as you can probably guess, challenges are not been very nice to me recently, so I'm going to forego the challenge this month in favor of this is a more creative, free-form kind of show for me. I will definitely get back to challenges next month, but I thought I'd throw this in here just so I can explore some creativity in front of you folks. So what is my creation going to be this episode? Well, my inspiration comes from watching a review from the Ohio Review. In that review, Ryan actually reviewed the s'mores cookie from Pizza Hut. I'll put a link to that in the description below. If I recall, the view was generally favorable, but one thing that he said they could improve on was they should melt the marshmallows on top of the cookie instead of just throwing them on top of the cookie and browning them. And then I made the comment on Twitter saying that maybe they should have used marshmallow cream instead. And then that got the gears turning in my head. Why don't I try to create a s'mores cookie and make it better? Now, one change I'm going to make here is I'm actually not going to make a cookie, I'm going to make a pie. Because let's face it, pizzeria cookies are basically overglorified pies, probably cooked in the same type of oven. So I just figure, screw it, why not treat it like a pie from the beginning? So in light of that, I have my 3 ingredients. Yep, just 3. For the graham crackers, I've got these miniature graham cracker crusts. For the marshmallows, as I mentioned, marshmallow cream. And for the chocolate, well, mixed in with the marshmallow cream will be these chocolate chips. So simple. If it was simpler, it would be simpler. Let's get started. Okay, our assembly station is ready. We have our graham cracker crusts, marshmallow cream, and chocolate chips. First thing, obviously, is to make the filling. For that, I'm going to put in a 1/4 cup of marshmallow creme. Next, I'm going to put in just throw in a bunch of chocolate chips. Kind of eyeball this here. Now to sort of fold and stir it as much as I can until it's a nice gooey mixture. I think that's as good as it's going to get. Now, to get that in there, if I can. Well, if nothing else, we learned why they didn't use marshmallow cream at Pizza Hut, because it's a pain in the you-know-what to deal with. But I reckon that looks fine. And for the final step, I'm going to be using my toaster oven to toast these things for roughly 5 minutes, or just enough until the top layer gets a little bit on the brown side. So here we go. I shall now keep a keen eye on this until the filling has been toasted to my liking. Interesting to note it's been 5 minutes, and while the marshmallow hasn't browned yet, it's starting to rise a little bit, so gonna keep my eye out on that. So my initial idea of 5 minutes on this timer here was not enough, so we'll let it go a little bit longer. It's starting to brown a little bit on the top, so I think we're almost there. I'm gonna go ahead and call them done. That looks nice and brown. This one nice and brown too. For my money, they don't look too bad. But let's see how they taste. Okay, so these s'mores pies have cooled down a little bit, and I've already discovered one failure point when it comes to these pies here. I thought I could sort of handle them like a regular cookie or whatever, or some sort of handheld object here, and tried to slide this pie out of its tin, and the graham cracker crust is very, very crumbly, so I'm going to be eating this one with a fork. But that's okay. It smells nice. It's got the graham crackery crust in the smell. That's what I'm smelling more than anything else. And also some of the caramelized marshmallow as well. None of the chocolate, but then again, you can't really smell chocolate. But it smells like a nice confection, so let's dig in here. Oh my god, the inside is just a smorgasbord of marshmallow and chocolate chips. So anyway, here we go. s'mores pie. Warm s'mores pie. Here we go. So sweet, so chocolatey, so man, that's good. Wow. Chocolate really stands out. Marshmallow gives it a nice feeling as well, obviously. The only knock I can give off this is that the graham cracker is a little bit understated. But if you're a chocolate lover, this is for you. This is for you, this is for you, this is for you. You will fall in love with this. I think one thing that I would have done differently here, maybe I should have toned down a little bit on the chocolate chips and maybe replace them with some maybe crushed graham crackers just to make them stand out a little bit more. But still, for what this is fantastic. Given how gooey the center is, pie, this tart crust, if you will, is the perfect venue for this deal. I just realized right now there's a little bit of chewiness in here. At first I thought it was the graham cracker crust mixing with the marshmallows, but no, it's actually the top layer of marshmallow that was lightly toasted on the top of this. That gives it some nice texture. If you are a fan of chocolate, if you are a fan of desserts, this is a must for you to try. You have to make this. This is just so mind-numbingly fantastic. I'm not joking. It will leave a bit of gunk on your teeth, but who cares? Well, that will do it for the debut episode of Why the Hell Not here on Bryno's World. I want to thank you all very, very much for watching. If you think I could have done anything different with this, or if you got ideas for stuff you want to see me do on future episodes, please leave a comment down below. Other guys, don't forget to like this video, share with all your buddies, and subscribe to Bryno's World if you have not done already. Once again, thank you very much for watching. Have yourself a good one. I'm going to eat this s'mores pie here by myself, and you aren't. Hee 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 hee.